You are not lost. You are just living out of alignment. Our society programming us since we are a child to act certain ways, to obey certain things from parents, schools, and learn certain things in a particular strategy, particular ways, right? So growing up, we tend to focus on your schoolwork. Like you gotta get a good grade in order to get a good job. You have to be an A student, B student. You have to study hard. And all of these are a way of programming in the matrix system. In a spiritual perspective, we're not here to live in a certain way or having a purpose in a certain way. We all have our own purpose coming down here to this third dimension. Once we become adults, we oftentimes feel lost. We feel depressed. We feel stressed out, especially these days, many people were in that situation. And that's including myself because growing up, I was in the program, of course, like everybody else. And I didn't know what's going on. I was just different. I don't feel like fit in. And I didn't do good in school. I didn't participate in any in high school. I didn't participate in any clubs or any sports. Nothing like that. I go to college, but I didn't really finish my college because, again, I am just feeling this is not me. It doesn't fit me. And society is forcing us to go towards that one path. If you're not, then you're not good. And people judge you, people outcast you, and the emotion that you can build up within yourself, the energy, the negative energy can start building up within yourself, and you will have this identity that you're not good enough. You cannot compete with other people. And that's what's going on with our world today. We gotta fit in, follow the line. If you're not, you're no good, you're a bad person, you're not doing your job, right? So this is tend to happening still in the year 2026. And that's why so many people are feeling lost. But the bottom line is you're not lost. You're just not aligned to your spiritual purpose. And I can give you another example for myself. When I was 14, 15, I started realize that I don't want to be fit in anymore. I don't want to fit into that society box. So I decided to transition. And once I transitioned, everything just aligned itself. All the friends at the time, all the opportunity just came to me. And it's very interesting because before that, I consider myself as a loser. I did not see this. I can never imagine this will be me at the time. And I even made a movie, which that's unbelievable, even till today. So once you're aligned, you're with your purpose at the time, then everything will, your reality will just collapse together to the desire that you want to experience. But there is, again, back to the society, want to put us in a box. And once I started transition, I had a good alignment for a couple of years. And then when it come, and then after a couple of years, I feel the trap again because I feel, okay, our community came out of that box, but unconsciously, our community put ourselves in another box. When I say a box, it's more like an ego identity, a new ego identity, and we're just like, okay, you're out of that rules or that programming, but here you are in this new program, new group, new community, and then you have to also follow that part. But if you don't, then people will start outcasting you are not fitting. And even though this community is praised about acceptance, inclusive, but they, again, it's very unconsciously. I don't think people notice or are consciously aware of this situation, even though they praise for that, pride for that, but that their action, their attitude, it's not aligned, it's contradicted. And that's why it creates a lot of drama, a lot of victim mentality inside the community because energy transmits. Okay, so one person, if they feel that way, then the energy will like spreading to everybody else. And that environment will generate a collective consciousness of that energy. So everybody will have drama, everybody jealousy towards each other. And that is because the community is contradict themselves within. So I found out that this is not for me. And I struggled for a long time, very long time, because I feel that I'm part of this family. And it's very unfortunately that I have to really move on with my purpose and align with my new purpose because in the course of our quote unquote life, we have different chapters. We have different purpose within our lives. So we don't stay at one place forever. So that's why I decided to really be myself once again. But this time it's truly being myself, authentic self. And I don't want to fit in anymore. I don't, even though if I don't fit into any tables, it's okay. It doesn't bother me anymore because I've been practicing alignment, spiritual awakening. This journey brought me to this point, and I just want to share the story because I'm sure there's somebody in that community feel this way, the same way as me, and it can be very lonely because that's how I was feeling. I feel so lonely, and at first it's hard. Okay, it's hard to just want to find some friends. And actually, there's some few people that came to me that I can sense they want to step outside of that box, the community box as well. But then old ego identity has to die in order to step out that community box. And many of those people try with me and they choose comfort because it's uncertainty, right? When you leave the comfort zone, you don't know what will go, what will happen, right? And plus, you kind of throw everything that you know, that people that you used to be around with, and some people cannot handle the loneliness. And at this point in my journey, I'm okay to be lonely. I'd rather be by myself because if I force myself because I'm lonely, and engage with some people, then I feel it's energy draining. I feel that I don't have energy after I hang out with certain people. And so right now I choose rather be alone. But if you're in the community or if you're not in the community but you feel something similar, I would love for you to join my new school community. Okay, we're not putting you in a box, but I want us to build community to share our experience like this, and we're just share our journey together. There's no judgment. It's inclusive. Everybody's accepted. There's nothing. There's no hierarchy per se. Okay, everybody is the same, and this is the community I thought I was in. I was a little bit disappointed, but oh, it's all right. So I put a link in the show notes for audio platform to join the wait list for this school community. And if you're on YouTube, it's going to be in the description. And the purpose of this community is to build friendship, to build people like-minded, to share experience, to learn from each other. And of course, lonely, it's part of the spiritual awakening journey, but we don't have to be so lonely all the time, 24/7, right? So we can have calls together. We can have different activities together. Okay, so I would love to see you on school community. And lastly, I want to share is if you really feel this way and people are judging you or just start like outcasting you, it's okay. Be strong, because I realize I consider myself a strong person. But then, let's say if this happened to another individual, same experience that I experienced with another individual, they may not feel as strong as me. And we don't know, yeah, the worst comes to worse. So people in the community, just notice, just have some conscious aware of this. Okay. Everybody is dealing with their own journey. Everybody has their own journey. Even though they do something you might not agree, but that's their journey. Okay. Really. The community is stand for non-judgment, acceptance, and as one together, even though everybody came from different walks of life, but people are looking to be recognized in the community. Okay. Everybody want to feel seen. Okay. I just want to share this part of the message to the community. And even though I'm stepping away from the community, but I do still have friends in there, consider friends, but it's very small amount of people now. And if you're listening to this or watching this, and if you like to join the school community, you are also welcome. Okay? All right, that's it for me. If you guys have any comments or any questions, please leave it in the comment section or under the review on the audio platforms. I would love to read them and maybe answer on the show for you. Alrighty? Remember to subscribe as well. All right, until next episode, I will see you, and you stay safe and peace within.